Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. And this is your day of magic, which is beautiful. All week has been really beautiful. I feel that all week the Spirit has been saying to really just use what you've learned, step into your power, start walking towards something, and don't see anything as the great barriers that they are, the boundaries that we build in our minds, or that we've led to believe is stopping us instead of empowering us. So I'm going to read two cards today. The first one is forgiveness. The other one is cut away what is no longer needed for you. And this is 9 energies, 9. So that's really tapping into a powerful. Now, if you haven't found shifts happening for you recently, then you really need to start tapping in, because I myself have found that the expansion of Jupiter has really brought in some, it's dropped some knowledge on quite a few people around me, and it's actually opened up my energetic sphere even wider and bigger. And I'm actually, instead of trying to control it and thinking, oh, maybe I can just like slow it down a little bit, going, oh, that's enough, I'm actually open. I feel my chest opening up. I feel like my mind opening up. I feel my energetic field going, bring it, I'm ready. So we're going to look at this forgiveness card. I'm going to read it, then I'm going to pull all the cards for you, and then we're going to look at what Spirit wants to say. This is written Sunset Glow. It's beautiful. As the sun sinks behind the horizon and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown where magic, because it is the day of magic, and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. To be regretting that day is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. And this really impacted me, because we've been talking about a lot of the things, especially yesterday, everything that has happened to you. It's like regretting your past. Is like saying that you regret your future. Okay? So don't do it. Everything that is you is precious. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to be equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to recur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and clearly, cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. It is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. I like that. Okay? So I like it's let go, and let go of the hold. And this is a card we're going to be looking at. I love it when they do this, right? Look how that worked out, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to pull the cards here, Pisces. So which decks am I going to use? I'm going to use these. This is a Power Surrender card. I'm going to pull one of these. Surrender Fear. This is a Soul Coaching Oracle cards. Sanctuary. Alright, Pisces. Let's pull out the 10 cards. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Empress in reverse. These in reverse, are they? Two of Cups upright. Seven of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. A lot of reverses here. I feel there's a lot of letting go. Two of Swords. Five of Swords. A lot of swords. The Tower in reverse. The Star in reverse. This deck is not in reverse. All right. The Moon and Strength. Okay. So let's look at this beautiful reading, what it has to offer. This is about the magic in you today, Pisces. Okay? The magic. The ability to look at whatever comes. And at the night in this case, even the moon coming out here, is telling me the same thing. Introspection and the illusion and the conflict that appears in your life should never be seen as something... I know it's terrible to say this, or you may say, what are you talking about, Jane? But it should never be unwanted. Because these things happen to show you an imbalance. They're here to show you what needs to be released, what needs to be let go, what's no longer needed. And it will keep reappearing until you let it go. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. You have the Strength card here. No surprise there. Okay? Fear is the illusion that you create. You see it right here. The illusion is fear. So that being in reverse means that you are no longer subscribing to that illusion. You're going, no, I know that this stuff is happening for a reason. And you're looking at it head on. You're no longer trying to sweep it under the carpet. You're going, bring it. I need to know. I need to understand. I need to energetically purge and feel and understand what needs to be removed. I need to know the reasons why these things are happening. I love this sanctuary. I'm divinely guided gently and lovingly. You are swaddled in the cloth of spirit. Remember that you are never alone. They are always there with you. The blue is bringing in the sword energy that I'm feeling in all of this reading. The air, the sword, the blue, very much. Feeling it very much here. If I look at the first row, you have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of alienation, of feeling disconnected. You have the Empress in reverse, which is a sense of fertility, of bringing forward. After that, you have the Two of Cups. This is a combining of both energies to bring in balance. And then you have the Seven of Swords, which is negative energies. That is also going away. This is perfect. These two together is saying that negative energy is going away because now you're in balance. You used to have to find solutions on how to make yourself feel whole. And this is what I'm feeling is like that fertility, that creativity of it is no longer needed. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but it's no longer needed to make you feel like you needed to fit in. You know, those things that you do, what they're showing me is like putting yourself in a whole group of people, even though you have nothing in common, just simply because you don't want to feel by yourself. You can now be alone with yourself and with everything that you've been through and feel whole and not alone. So you don't have to get creative about it. You simply are. This is what this is feeling like at the top. You're feeling balanced between inside of those energies and the negativity, or trying to protect yourself. Again, the protection. Okay, the swaddled. You're no longer needing to find reasons. Okay, they're telling me a lot of people go in retail therapy because there's something brutally, let's say you work all week and you don't have time to do anything, and you're constantly feeling low or alone or separate, and the world's on your shoulders. So you get your paycheck, you make money, and you go out and do retail therapy just to make you feel better, right? It gives you that high. It gives you that feeling of belonging. Before, when we'd go to malls or stores, there were other people there. You felt like other people are doing it. Your sense of community. Then you go and shop, sense of elation. But none of those last. None of those were lasting. Those were creative ways of trying to find yourself not being alone. You no longer need that. They're in reverse. That energy is going away. You are an energy of balance. You are now wanting to keep away from that negativity and the way of thinking. You have the Eight of Swords. You're walking away from the blocks. Okay? You're no longer bound by this, by what everything else or everybody else is. You're separate. You're walking away from that. Again, it's a walk away from that creative way of making yourself feel whole. You're letting go of those things. You're not afraid to face the night. The, oh my God, what if I am alone? Only to realize, divinely, you're never alone. Never alone. You have the Two of Swords here. Okay? You don't need to be creative to have balance. This was a block for you. Although sometimes it didn't. You felt, I found the solution. I wasn't blocked, but you were. You were blocked. You were trying to balance desperately blocked emotions, blocked ways of thinking. You are definitely a winner with the Five of Swords. You've come through these conflicts, and you see this sword, it's sticking straight up, straight as an arrow. You no longer have to wonder what's going on, and you're looking above. You are above this. You can now see everything that was causing all of these problems. You have the chaos card, conflict card. Again, in reverse. Getting away from that. I do feel that these together are saying that chaos was leading you away from your goals, from seeing the light, from being the star. We got the star a lot this week, upright. But this was stopping you from seeing where your goals were, where that optimism. When is it going to be my turn? When do I get to wish upon a star? When do I be the star? When will the skies clear up? There was too much lightning. It was blinding you. But now that's going away. And now that's going to clear up. Because regardless of if you look at it this way or this way, this card is exactly the same. If you look up at the sky, it doesn't matter whether you're facing one way or another. You're looking up at the night sky. You are that beautiful desert rose blooming in a dry climate where no flower should be, but does anyway. You've broken the illusion that you can't do it on your own. And we all know we're not on our own. You can follow your internal instinct, your guidance, your intuition. It's time to unblock what has been holding you back. No longer feeling alone. No longer feeling blocked. No longer blinded by all the chaos. You can now bloom. Just read it. It's saying it. Right there. Getting away from negativity. Surviving through the conflicts. Being finally to see that break in the trees. To see the stars in the night sky. To see that it's been waiting for you all along. It just needed you to get out of this mess. That's all it needed you to do. You cut it away. You let it go. Cut away what is no longer needed. Cut. 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 Are you getting it? What do you need to cut away? Are you tapping into the magic of you? How truly powerful you are. How diverse, how doing the impossible, blooming in a desert. Are you at the point where you believe that you can do it? Do you look in the mirror and see the power behind who you are? Are you wishing for the day that just went by that you can't bring back? Are you now embracing the night and saying, I'll be able to see more clearly the stars in the sky? All right, my beautiful ones. Thank you so much for being in this reading. I'm going to come back and do a reading for this one later on. I hope you can join me then. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take care. Bye for now.